So, Callie, tell me a little bit about what you got on your last yarn haul.
Yarn haul, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I don't know if you've heard, but Joann's is going out of business. So, me being me, having major FOMO, I had to go to Joann's a lot. The night before online and looked at all of their deals, made a huge purchase. Okay, well, as long as you don't look at the bank account. And then suckered you into going with me the next day to pick up the order and said, oh, give us coupons if we go inside. So we go inside and I buy a lot more and use coupons, kind of. Anyway.
So what'd you get?
Well, I got a lot. I don't know where to start. Okay, let's start with the stuff I got for you. Okay. And yes, I did get yarn to use for my husband and make him things because I'm nice like that. Okay, first thing we're gonna show is the Red Heart Granny Square all-in-one. I personally think this is not great yarn. I don't like how they have measured it out. The way I do my stitches and my granny squares doesn't quite work out, and I don't want to sit there and have to measure and reconnect my yarn and cut it up and stuff. But this is what I got. Can you see it? Okay. And this is the Red Heart Granny Square all-in-one in the color it has a color. Black Cyberleaf. Okay.
And is that the one you have to wash?
So I don't like using this yarn because it dries out my hands and it's pretty scratchy. But I've heard people say that if you wash it and use fabric softener and use dryer sheets, then it is really great. On another note, people say it lasts forever. Some people say they have blankets made from their grandma back in like the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and the blankets hold up great. I mean, that's good. Maybe our grandkids one day will look at this blanket and say, oh, Red Heart is such great yarn. I don't know. Right now, I just know it really messes up my hands, and that's why I always have to keep lotion laying around. But instead of doing squares, this is what I'm doing instead. So this is one of Mikey's blankets from the Crochet Crowd.
Very cool.
I think it's pretty cool. I love the texture of it, and I love how the change in colors really helps show off all the different textures. I think it's really nice, and the color change is pretty random, except for some of these all black sections. I did use another Red Heart in black for that, but that's what I'm using this for. I don't really anticipate myself ever using Red Heart for anything else. I'll keep trying it though. I'll keep giving it a chance. Okay. This is another one I got at the request of you, my husband. This is the Bernat Blanket Patchwork. And it's in the colorway Ocean Waves. Kind of self-explanatory, a little unoriginal with it being all blue. I guess patchwork because the picture of the swatch on it looks kind of patchy. It could be nice. Anyway, I started working this up a few different ways, and what I really liked about this is that it is much easier to work with than the chenille yarn. So I've gotten a few of those in the past, you know, the ones I don't really like working with. But I really like this one. It doesn't pull apart and you don't get all the little fuzzies everywhere. It's much easier to tie, much easier to work with. And so I started working this up in just a granny square, and the texture and just the overall like squishiness, very plushy, is very nice. So they recommend using an 8mm crochet hook. I went with a 9 because usually whatever is recommended, I always hook up at least one. So I really like that. I got 4 of these, and hopefully we'll have a finished product of this soon. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. What else is good? Ooh, okay. So this is something I've really been wanting for a long time, just because I have been wanting to venture out and use something other than a 4-weight yarn. I wanted to use a 3-weight or maybe something smaller. To be honest, probably not anything smaller than a 3. But I got this specifically for the intention of making a cardigan or a hexi-cardi or something, just a wearable of some sort. So this is the Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle, and this is in the colorway Spirit. I really like this as a 3-weight. It's very fluffy, very squishy. I like it. You can see I already started working up something a little bit, and it's so tedious to work with, but I think all in all it's gonna look good. Got 3 of these. Originally ordered 4, but apparently they only had 3 in stock. So got 3 of these, and we'll see how this one turns out. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it. What do you think? With this one, they're recommending a 5mm. Pretty sure I'm using a 5. Yeah, definitely using a 5. All right, what else do we get? Oh, it's so exciting. Next in our bag of tricks. Okay, so Kaaron, K-Aaron, has turned out to be my favorite brand. I think that the yarn is just really good quality, and everything is just very plushy. It seems like any kind of cake or any kind of skein I've gotten from them has all been very soft. Some of them do split, but I don't feel that the jumbo or the 1 pounds split very easily. So without further ado, I got this one. This was another one where I ordered 4, but they only had 3 available. So I took what they gave me, but look at that. Beautiful, right? Yeah, get you some of that. Okay, so this is in the colorway Seashell, and I definitely see why they would say Seashell, because it does have the tans, kind of like the ivory, a little bit of pinks in there. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a purple seashell. Have you seen a purple seashell? No? Okay. I mean, we've kind of seen some pink ones, but regardless, I think it's a really beautiful colorway. I think if I pair it with maybe a pink, let's see if this one looks good. I don't know. That may or may not be okay. That could be nice. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. I think that one could be nice together. We can always test it out. So I got 3 of these. All right, okay. So like I said, the Kaaron is by far my favorite brand. Yarnspirations, if you're watching, hook me up. I'll help promote. So it's definitely my favorite brand, and the ombres have been fantastic. This one's in the colorway Blossom. Again, with this one, they recommend a 5. Me personally, I always hook up at least 1, if maybe 2 full millimeter sizes. So for these, I do use a 7. And I really love that. Usually I use a furls. I think these also work great with the resin hooks, the plastic, of course, the metal hooks. It's all over a great yarn, really. All right, so let's look at all these colors. Beautiful, yes. That's fantastic. Not quite sure what I would pair this one with. Who are we kidding? I know what I'm gonna pair this with. Oh yeah, that would look nice. So this is the Kaaron 1 pound in Living Coral. That's nice. What I love about the 1 pound is you get major yardage. This one has 812 yards. The Kaaron Jumbo, the ombre, is a little less yardage. It's 595 yards, but regardless, you're still getting a great value, deals and steals. So pairing the colorway Blossom with colorway Living Coral, I think that could turn out nice. All right, moving on. So with the Blossom, I got 4 skeins, and thankfully they came in these nice little packaged bags. But I decided to open the bags for you. Also, good to know when you're ordering from Joann's, if you like to have all of your yarn come in the packaging bags, order them in sets of 2. They'll come in those bags. They'll keep your yarn protected for at least a little bit. So, all right, this next colorway It's called Faded Jeans. Again, it's one of the Caron Ombre skeins. Comes in 595 yards, 12 ounces, and always recommending a 5mm. We're gonna go up to 7 because go big or go home. And this is really beautiful. I think Juan used one of these in his tutorials. I think he used it for the Cornerstone Pathways. It was really gorgeous, works up fantastic. So here, take a look at that. What do you think? Gorgeous? I know it is. That's why I got 4 of them. Would have gotten more, but that's all they had available in the store. Because remember, Joann's is going out of business. Alright, so let's put this one back with his friends. Alright, so this is one I wasn't too sure about, just because I'm trying to work with some brighter colors, and this one had the brown in it, but I think the brown, it gives it kind of that retro 70s look. Very squished. This one, I don't know, seems softer than the other ones I've been touching, but it's very nice. This is the colorway Sunset. Oh, I definitely see sunset in that. What do you think? I think that's really good. I also think this one would pair pretty well with the 1 pound in Living Coral. Oh yeah, that'd actually be really nice. I should have gotten more in this color. Huh. Yeah, sometimes you just get lucky. That's really nice. So again, in this one, I made sure to get 4 skeins because you never know how much you'll need. Okay, this one I was really excited about. I was excited about all of them, but mainly this one because I feel like I really gravitate towards the blues, the greens, purples, some of the cooler colors. So this one, again, Caron Ombre in the colorway Lake Mist, which that sounds really nice. Makes me want to go on vacation. And of course, you cannot get a skein of ombre without getting it a friend. Every skein needs a friend skein. So I got 3 of these, the Caron 1 pound in the color Succulent. That's nice, yeah. I can definitely see that as being a succulent. Nice and sagey green. Again, very squish. Oh yeah, I think those pair together great. Again, got 4 of these because when ordering from Joann's, these come in packs of 2. All right, so this one I've already started using in one of my current projects. This is another one of the Caron skeins, and it's called Peacock. You'll see that in one of my previous videos. We caked this up and used my stand wood to cake it up. It was very smooth, and the colors in this, the gradient is very nice. Here, I'll show you what I mean. And I paired this one with another Caron 1 pound in the colorway Deep Violet. So this is what I've got so far. Whoosh. This is what I've got so far, and I think that both of these colorways pair up really great. My Joann's only had 1 skein of the Peacock colorway, so of course I got it. It wasn't even on the list. That was when I duped my husband into going into the store with me and said we needed to use coupons. I would say we both won on that one. Here is the next colorway. We got another Caron Ombre. This is the Blue Raspberry. I think this is really beautiful. It has all different shades of blue. It's got some greens, almost like a mint green in there. some white, and a teal kind of color. In certain lights, it looks like it has almost hints of purple or lavender, but then in other lights, it looks to be more of a light blue. So this is something I'm really excited to work up, maybe do a swatch and show off the swatch. All right, here's another one I'm really excited about. I think I'm really excited about all of them, just because they're all fantastic. Okay, this one's called Whitewater. It's very like almost foggy kind of colors. Almost like everything has a hint of gray with it, but it's really gorgeous. This just makes me think of like mountainside cabin. This is really nice. And again, 595 yards, 12 ounces. They recommend 5, but 5 millimeters not even really in our vocabulary. New Yarnalange. Okay. I think this one might be my favorite of all. This is, of course, another Caron Ombre in the colorway Salmon. Okay, check that out. Ooh, look at those pinks, those peaches, those nice orangey tones. Ooh, so gorgeous. And I knew exactly what I was going to pair this with. Definitely the colorway Peach. So putting those together, that would be really nice. Ooh, you could even bring in this Living Coral. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Again, sometimes you just get lucky. I'm really excited to start working this up into something. I don't know what, but it's going to be really good, and we're going to love it. So yes, that is the Caron Jumbo Ombre in the colorway Salmon. And then we got 1 pound in, it's called Soft Pink, which the Soft Pink seems to be a little bit darker than some of the other pinks. So I don't know, in my mind it should just be called like pink. But here you go. Gorgeous, soft. Always good for a baby blanket, which we're using right now for, I am using right now for a blanket for our niece who loves pink, loves purple. So that's what we're doing with that. Okay, so these next ones, these cakes, I kind of went out on a limb. I didn't know what they were going to look like. I've seen a lot of other creators talking about them, so I had to try it. And of course, the FOMO is strong in this one. I had to get it. Luckily, I ordered 6 cakes. Little did I know that 6 cakes is what came in a bag. So got very lucky on this one, because you know how I love a bag. You know how I love a bag. It sounds like I'm gonna be like putting someone's body in it and like toting it off. You know how I love for my stuff to come in the packages, keeps it safe, helps with storage. So these are called Beachy Splash. This is the Vortex yarn. Let's take a look at these a little closer. Oh, that's nice. Oh. It smells funny though. But it feels nice. No, I mean, it does smell funny, but... Okay, now it smells good. I don't know, maybe just the warehouse or something? It was not pleasant. That's for sure. Now it smells fine. Regardless. Okay, so this is the Big Twist Vortex. This is a medium 4 weight. Recommends a 6.5 millimeter. All right, now they're speaking my language. And comes in a cake of 328 yards or 300 meters, or colorway Beachy Splash. Oh, feast your eyes on that. That's nice. That's really nice. And what I like is each skein looks to be a little different. Just the way the yarn is twisted. Oh, wow. So it looks to be a bunch of really lightweight yarns twisted together. It's very soft. I wouldn't exactly call it, you know, super high quality yarn, but it's cute, it's pretty. Now it smells good. And I think it could work up into something really gorgeous. I like those. Big Twist Vortex, Beachy Splash. It doesn't want to get back in the bag. It's like, no, crochet me. Soon enough. Okay. This could be nice. Alright, so we've got some more Big Twist. Yes, the Big Twist Vortex. And same specs as we just went over, the 328 yards, 300 meters. It's a 4-weight yarn. Recommends a 6.5 millimeter hook. This one smells a bit funky too. I don't know. Maybe it's just the bag. Or maybe the delivery man was just farting up a storm. Okay, much better. Alright, so this is the Big Twist Vortex and the colorway Northern Lights. That's really gorgeous. Ooh, it's all shades of blues and greens. This is really pretty. Alright, so I got this in 6 cakes as well. We're definitely going to do a swatch with this one and see what it looks like. This is going to be, ooh, this is going to end up being a favorite. I know it. While standing in the checkout line, which the checkout line was, I kid you not, at least half a mile long. It spanned from the cash registers to the absolute other side of the store. But everyone in line was really nice. So nice that one of the ladies convinced my husband that yes, I need this spinny organizer thing, because why not? And I think it was 70% off. About. It might not have been 70% off, but it's really good. While we were at Joann's, I had to get some more hooks because if we don't have a yarn addiction, we definitely have a hook addiction. And I got some of these really big Susan Bates hooks. I got it comes in the pack of the 8, 9, and 10 millimeter. I love these inline hooks and I love how smooth they are. I also love how the tip of these hooks, they're very pointy. So when you're going into a stitch, like, you're gonna get into the stitch. You're not gonna sit there and keep fiddling around like the nurse who's trying to find your vein to do a blood draw and just, I don't know. Then you look like you've been shooting up. These hooks are great. Get them. So got this pack with the larger ones. The only thing I don't like about these is that if you have small hands like mine, the hooks are a little daunting. See, someone with larger hands, this might be nice, but for me, I feel like I'm holding on to a super large chopstick. I mean, that could be nice. Yep. Waka, 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 waka. Yeah, I would think that maybe they could shorten the handle a little bit, but maybe with the larger hooks, that's why they decided to make the extended handle. Good for some, not good for Callie. Whatever. Still happy with the purchase. So along with the large size hooks, I had to get the medium ones, the sizes that we use every day. And that includes everything from the 5 millimeter up to the 6.5. So we have our 5, our 5.5, our 6, and our 6.5. Again, these are great. I don't think you're ever gonna have to worry about these breaking while you're traveling. And if you lose them, they're super cheap. Just go get some more. Or don't worry about it while you're in the store. Grab 2 packs, 3 packs, 10 packs. Just get 10 packs. And earlier I mentioned that I'm trying to work with some of these smaller yarns. So I got these 2 tiny little teeny ones. The 4mm and the 3.75mm. Realistically, I don't see myself ever using a 3.75. Do I see myself using a 4? I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna challenge myself and I'm gonna use the smaller hooks. That's what we're gonna do. But I got this pack. It's great. I know it's gonna be great because it's Susan Bates. The best thing about going to Joann's is the receipts. We all grew up going to CVS, and you know, you get those huge receipts that are the length of your arm. Yeah. Let's talk about money. So with all of these, I saved a lot of money. With these, I saved over $300. So it was about 50% off. $156 on one receipt, and then $35. That's not right. Must be the wrong receipt. Regardless, all in all, I saved myself about $300. Probably spent right about that much, so 50% off for all of this yarn. It's not a bad day. And another thing I love about Joann's is they let you stack on the coupons. So not only do they always have some kind of sale going on, like 30% off or buy 2 get 1 free, but this past time I went in, it was 40% off and then 50% off. Oh, the Karen was buy 1 get 1 half off. That's nice. Oh wow. So all these 1 pounds I got for $4. Wow. Okay, so all of these I got for 50% off. They're originally $7.99, rang up at $4. That's a nice surprise. Ooh. This jumbo print peacock, originally $12, rang up at $3.99. Okay, the spinning organizer was only 50% off, but whatever. Got that for $11.35. Yes, I'm good. I like it. Maybe a couple dollars off each hook set, so that's, let's just round that up to like $9. So that's 9, 18, math is hard. 27 plus a few dollars. So it was about $30 for all of those hooks. I think it's a good deal. And we're gonna leave it that way. Ooh, the Bernat blanket patchwork. That was originally $16. Got that for $11.99. And then the Vortex, receipts on my phone. All right. So obviously I really love the ombre yarns. I feel like every time you get a color change, it's kind of like a little applause of how much progress you're making on your whips. And this is something that I not too long ago completed with one of the Caron Ombres, the colorway Sepia or Sepia. You know, the different shades of brown and tan. Ready? Whoosh! Okay. Yep, I think that's all we got. Yep, so with Joann's going out of business, I know that everyone is making a mad dash to go get everything they can, take advantage of the deals, the steals, and just really stock up on things that we're not real sure if we're ever going to see again. I look forward to watching everyone's yarn hauls, everything that you can find, and I love to see if you get better deals than I got. I would think so, but you know, let's keep our fingers crossed that Joann's stays around, because these craft stores are starting to become few and far between, and that's not good for us yarny people. But anyway, I hope you loved my yarn haul as much as I did, and I can't wait to see y'all next time.